Hi Gertie. Okay, this is the third attempt at trying to do one of these videos because every time I log on I just want to start laughing. It's why I haven't done any for a little while. Um, what I was going to talk about today, I've written a blog about cancer and about people talking about cancer, and um, and it's really not meant to be a miserable one, though it probably sounds a bit moany. I'm tired of listening to people talking about it, going on about it, and adverts about it, and stand up to cancer and everything else. I know we need to be aware. I understand that part of it, and I know it's a really serious thing. I flipping heck, I know. But what really drives me nuts is how much effort is put into letting everybody know about it. There are so many illnesses in the world, and yet this one is massive. It's constantly, I don't know, pumped into the public domain all the time. You know, people talk about it, and people post on Facebook, think about somebody with cancer. Why? Or somebody who's died of it with cancer. Why? I don't I don't understand. I don't as somebody who's a cancer patient and hoping to not be at some point, but it's just driven me nuts. I don't want somebody reminding me every 5 minutes, oh, by the way, you've got cancer. Did I mention that you've got cancer? And if you haven't realised, you've got cancer, so think about it. And I'm going to mention it to you because then you will feel better, because and I will be a better person for thinking about you and knowing your struggles and everything. And I know it's all meant with probably all good intention and love and everything else, but if somebody'd lost their job or something, you wouldn't keep going, you've lost your job. By the way, did I tell you you've lost your job? You need another job. Sort yourself out, you've lost your job. We just don't do it. I just think there's so much effort goes into talking about how bad it is and how awful it is, instead of focusing on how to get rid of it and put it right. Yes, there's loads of charities, you know, people raising money. I've done it myself, raising money for cancer research and everything, which is fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant, and I know we need it. And I'm not saying we don't need doctors or anything, but I don't want to be reminded of it all the time. Ever since being diagnosed, I've been told that I can't travel unless I pay thousands of pounds in insurance, and I can't do this and I can't do that. If I'd listened to the doctors, we wouldn't have just been to New York. But they were telling us that, you know, oh no, you shouldn't really go, and you've got to do this, and you've got to have this insurance, and you've got to do that. We didn't do any of it. We just went. I just thought, sod it, I'm just going. And I know it's a crappy disease. Christ above, I know it's a crappy disease. But I think we really need to start focusing on preventing it and helping people get through it and finding alternative ways of, or alternatives along with the medicine and everything to try and get rid of it. One of I think Leanne suggested that we should be raising money for people in my situation, not that I'm asking for that, but in my situation, for to buy the food and the extra bits that you need for juicing and detoxing and all those sorts of things to try and help get rid of it, as opposed to constantly raising money for that's been pumped into all the cancer research and everything. And like I say, I know that's important. I do know that's important, but I just don't want to be reminded of it all the time. There were half a dozen adverts on telly every 5 minutes with somebody with a sour face and, you know, looking like poor me and everything. And I understand. I really, really, I am in the position. I understand. But I don't want to feel like one of those. For as long as I feel okay and well, and for as long as there's a tiny bit of hope, I don't want to be made to feel like some leper, some poor person, some sad individual, and segregated and put into some box that you must sit here and behave this way and you must look sad and sorry for yourself, and I just don't want to. I don't know, maybe I'm in complete and utter denial, I don't know, and maybe I'll do a completely different video in a year's time if things get worse. But right now, when you're first diagnosed, you don't want to listen to it. And I say first diagnosed, it's been over a year now. I've spoke to quite a few cancer patients over the last few months when I've been in hospital and stuff, and most of the ones I've spoke to, they feel exactly the same. They just want to be treated like a normal person. It's like suddenly people who know, it's like, oh, that's it, oh my god, that's it, you're going to die, that's it. And you think, well, bugger you, I might have 10 years yet, so sod off. You know, they don't know when they're going to die. Doctors have turned up asking me, where do I want to be when I die? How ridiculous is it? Nobody knows these things. And I have well and truly got my knickers in a knot. You can tell by my voice getting higher about it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to. Yes, I have bad days, and there are odd days when I feel really sorry for myself and just want to crawl under a rock. This last week, that's exactly how I felt, and I just want to tell the world to sod off. I don't want to be taking chemo tablets and pills and potions and all the rest of it. But then I don't want to be reminded of it every 5 minutes either. The posts on Facebook are pointless to me, and I do hide them or whatever, delete them anyway, but it's just, think of someone with cancer. Why? For what reason? If you can give me a good reason, then that's great. But I'd rather you know, looked into ways of, if you're that bothered, look into ways of doing something about it and helping people with cancer and treating them like normal people, because at the end of the day, that's all we are, still normal people. So that's my rant for today. That's mostly what my blog's about. So have a look, Gertie, have a read, and hopefully at some point it'll inspire somebody else, because I think you have to keep going. It's not a struggle, it's not a battle, it's not a fight. It's another illness along with all the thousands of illnesses there are in the world. And the way I see it, I'm very lucky. So far I'm very lucky, and it's taught me a lot. Stupid as it sounds, it's taught me a lot. It's made me appreciate life, it's made me appreciate you lot even more, and David, and it's just, in some ways it's just taught me such a lot, and to stop putting my life on hold and stop waiting around for everything, because I think we just stop. We go to work, come home, sleep, eat, go to work, come home, eat, sleep. And I think there's so many lovely things in this world, so many fab things to do, and so many nice people, and I think it needs to change. I just think it needs to change. I think we need to try and come at it from a different angle somehow, and work at eliminating it in other ways, not just through medicine. So that's it. That's my rant for today. Okay? I'll speak to you soon. Love you, guys.